Fairburne. Captain says we'll be surfacing in 5. Clear on your orders?
We wait for air cover from our boys in the RAF. Once they start their raid, we use the distraction break on the beach. Your team destroys the coastal defenses to the west. I neutralize the defenses here, then proceed inland to rendezvous with Blue Viper at the safe house in town.
As quietly as possible. I don't want to come back to the beach and find the place crawling with Germans. If they spot the sub before you blow those guns, me and my team will be stuck here.
I can do quiet.
You'd better. All right, that's our cue. Okay, Fairburne. There are the searchlights. Show me what you can do. We aren't landing with those searchlights up. Take them out.
Won't be a problem. Should scout the shoreline with binoculars. Spot my targets.
Take out the lights. Just one left. Take them down. Nice shoot. I'll get my men ready. You secure the beachhead, and we'll follow when everything's clear.
All right. See you on the other side, Sullivan. Got to secure the beachhead. Make the landing zone safe for the Rangers. Better get to it. Military papers. Should have a look, see what's going on here. According to this, the SS captured a resistance cell in the town last week. It must be Blue Viper's network. Kubelwagen, find some cover. Don't let us spot you.
Aber besorgt bestimmt die Informationen, die wir wollen.
Hoffentlich. Es wird kalt. Je eher sie brechen, desto eher sind wir wieder in der Kaserne.
Mach dir keine allzu großen Hoffnungen. Wir müssen noch die Waffen aus ihren Verstecken holen. Das dauert.
Got to secure my contact. Can't just leave them to die if they've been captured. You're lucky I was feeling non-lethal. Charlie?
Thanks. I just needed a distraction.
Yeah, the weather in Ostend is better this time of year.
But France has better food. You're my contact. You're the desert ghost. I should have known.
Good to see you, Blue Viper.
Yeah, Leo chose that code name, not me. But they found us anyway, in spite of all the codes.
Betrayed?
Maybe. I think so. I can't be sure. They tried to make us talk, and when we wouldn't, my God, they killed the whole town, everyone. All thanks to a bastard named Muller. They split us up, Some of my men might still be alive. Somewhere in this place. We have to...
I'll find them. You're in no shape to fight. Where can we meet?
All right, you win. The safe house is blown. There's a farmhouse just north of the town.
I'll find it.
One more thing. One of my men, Marcel, he hid information in a loose panel under his bed. The key for it was sewn into the hem of his trousers. They may not have found him yet. Look for the house with the yellow brickwork. Ugliest thing in the village. You can't miss it.
Got it.
It is good to see you again.
You too, old friend. Not much more to go now. Target's nearly in sight.
Nichts. Sie haben bestimmt irgendwo was versteckt. Die haben uns ja nicht mit Mistgabeln angegriffen.
Achtung! Alle Geschütze auf Zielraster H9! Reichweite 380!
Kommandos uns vernichtet! Zurück auf die Stationen! Und wachsam bleiben!
Nazi bastards. That radar tower is still operational.
Und können mit jedem reden.
If I plant explosives on the radar's pillars, I should be able to bring it down. Maybe I can find some in the Germans' ammo crates. Damn, searchlight's covering the entrance. I'd better keep out of sight.
Komm raus und kämpfe!
Taking out the supports will bring the radar down. Satchel charge on each of them should do the job. Don't want to be here when the last charge goes off. A well-placed shot from the ground might be the best way to trigger it. Radar's down. There's no way that's a quick fix for the Nazis.
Moment mal. Ein Saboteur! Opa! Los!
Resistance documents have got to be in here. Charlie said the safe is under the floorboards. Trail stops here.
Something else I need to take
Must have
care
climbed
of.
into the attic. Have to find a way up there. Sorry, Marcel. Didn't get to you in time. Hope you've still got the key to that
Something
safe.
new here that I need to take care of before I go.
The safe, just like Charlie said. Let's see if the key is still here. Nazis never found it. Good job, Marcel. I'll see this gets to the right people.
Lâche ton arme! Karl!
You made it.
We lost the sub. Did you see any survivors?
We lost some good men.
I'm sorry.
Did you get the intel?
This is Marie. She's part of a resistance network that operates further up the coast. If it wasn't for her, I'd be dead already.
Nice to meet you.
Did you get the intel?
Told you. He doesn't do things by halves.
There, you're done. I'd say to take it easy for a bit, but...
But you've met me, yeah.
I wondered if I'd run into you. Been in France long?
Almost from the start. Moved around a lot, staying one step ahead of Jerry. More than once, I've thought it would have been good to have you in my network. A native German speaker could have opened many doors. Oh, didn't I tell you? This one was born and raised in Deutschland, at least for a few years.
I chose my side.
You chose well. Right, we need to go. They will be looking for you. This tells us where to go next. That butcher, Moller, has a chateau not far from here.
Look after this one. She reminds me a little of you.
I will. You take care, Charlie.
Mission fulfilled. Atlantikwall targets neutralized. Primary exfil compromised. Multiple U.S. Rangers, KIA. Lieutenant Sullivan and surviving Rangers regrouping with resistance contact to await extraction. Status of Lieutenant Fairburne and Blue Viper unknown. Bletchley Park have intercepted the following.
Die Widerstandsratten sind geflohen? Ich muss wissen, ob die Operation in Gefahr ist. Wenn die Alliierten Verdacht schöpfen, sind wir erledigt. Ich werde die letzten Vorbereitungen persönlich beaufsichtigen.
We put a dent in the Atlantikwall battery, but at a heavy price. And now I'm stuck behind enemy lines. My contacts have identified SS officer Abelard Moller as the butcher behind the local atrocities. Moller has seized Chateau de Berengar and turned it into his personal Nazi stronghold. I'm going to pay him a visit. Let's get this bastard Moller.
He's not here.
What?
Moller and his entourage are gone. Charlie tells me that in Italy you are known as the Shadow. We need an infiltrator. The intel you recovered, it has confirmed our suspicions. Moller is in charge of some special project, top secret. If there is a lead anywhere, it will be here.
Ah, you must be our infiltrator. They've relaxed security in Muller's absence, but they still have guard posts on all the river crossings. We've scouted the area and made a few notes. Hopefully they're useful.
Appreciated. Thanks for the intel.
Bonne chance. Alors, Jean,
No.
qu'est-ce que tu as à me dire?
Ces pourris des nazis doivent croire qu'ils nous ont tous eus. Leurs convois de munitions sont presque pas protégés.
Ils vont pas penser ça pour très longtemps. Hein. On devrait frapper maintenant pendant que leur garde est baissée.
C'est sans doute à cet endroit qu'un convoi se retrouvera le plus isolé. Vous croyez pas?
Le terrain offre une bonne couverture, mais il n'y a pas de route pour nous échapper rapidement. Il faut continuer à chercher.
All right. I'm in. Time to find this top secret project. Get out of here. A hidden room. Mahler's one crafty bastard. Opening mechanism must be in your... Not here. Nothing. False wall panel. Sneaky bastard. Okay, Operation Kraken, let's see. Kriegsmarine, Ausland SD, meeting at Beaumont Saint-Denis. Sounds big. Something like this would explain the crackdown on the resistance. Friends in Japan. Just how many connections in the Axis does Muller have? Got what I came for. Time to link up with the resistance and get out of here.
Ich hoffe, Sie haben gute Neuigkeiten.
Ich fürchte nicht. Ihr Büro im Chateau wurde ausgeräumt.
Mein Büro? Wie ist das passiert?
Wir haben einen Saboteur erfasst. Aber er redet nicht.
Bringen Sie ihn her.
Vous aurez beau me torturer tout ce que vous voulez, je ne dirai rien. Maudit nazi! Le Shadow va venir vous descendre tous d'une balle en pleine tête. Vous ne verrez rien venir. Oh.
Der Schatten.
Bitte?
Hat Operation Krake den Scharfschützen angelockt, der Valens Ratte und Bohms Raketen zerstört hat.
Update received from Blue Viper. Fairburne continuing to investigate Obergruppenführer Abelard Möller. Intel recovered at Chateau de Berengar references Operation Kraken. We also have details of a number of high-ranking Nazi individuals linked to the operation.
Vogel, der Gipfel darf nicht gestört werden. Versetzen Sie unsere Scharfschützen in Bereitschaft. Dieser Schatten soll nur kommen.
Intel indicates Möller aware of Fairburne. Suggests continued pursuit high risk, if not impossible.
Muller's still out there somewhere, but I've uncovered a dossier referring to something called Operation Kraken. The dossier also details a high-level meeting about to take place at Beaumont Saint-Denis. In attendance, Forgotten Kapitan Seidel, Kriegsmarine German Navy, Obersturmbannführer Richter, Ausland SD Nazi Foreign Intelligence, Obersturmbannführer Sauer, Mulder's representative, Hauptmann Bruhl, head of security. Local resistance says he's a crack shot. It's quite the guest list. Operation Kraken has to be something big, but that's never stopped me before. High-ranking Nazi officers, highly secure fortress. Shouldn't be a problem. Fabian Richter. He's on SOE's kill list and this meeting's guest list. Lucky him. Operation Kraken. Whatever it is. The Abbey here at Beaumont Saint-Denis has the answers. Meeting could be taking place anywhere. Got to find some leads. The meeting has to be held somewhere in this abbey. Time to start looking. With more ego, that meeting has to be taking place somewhere in here. So the meeting is nearby. Time to do what I'm here for. You're lucky I was feeling non-lethal. That's it. Now to find out what Kraken really is. Fabian Richter. SOE wants you dead. And I'm not one to disappoint.
Ausgezeichnet. Unsere Rekruten hier werden immer besser. Sie leben, essen, trinken und träumen sogar auf Englisch. Schon bald.
Germans in occupied France. Speaking English? Interesting.
Diskrete Unterbringung arrangiert hat.
Meyer hat ein reizendes kleines Landhaus gefunden. Es ist seit unserer Invasion verlassen und dort haben schon einige wichtige Besucher gewohnt.
Dann sind wir wohl auf dem richtigen Weg. Müssen wir noch etwas besprechen? Hat Möller irgendwelche Bedenken? Ist das Problem mit der Resistance gelöst?
Voll und ganz. Bei all dem und den Ergebnissen aus unserer Testeinrichtung dürfte Möller mit diesem Dossier und meinem Bericht äußerst zufrieden sein. Falls Sie nichts weiter dagegen einzuwenden haben.
Factory, the channel, a black site. Whatever Kraken is, it's being made and tested there. That's a lot to take in. Should take a dossier. Hard evidence is always useful. Got all the information I need, but this dossier will make for solid proof of Kraken. All right, time to get off the island and start taking down Kraken. That's Richter off the list. One less officer for Kraken.
Fairburne executed successful infiltration and exfil of Beaumont Saint-Denis.
Der Schatten war in Beaumont Saint-Denis und wir haben ihn verloren?
Wahrscheinlich. Wir müssen vom Schlimmsten ausgehen. Dass er von der Fabrik in Matressac weiß.
Verdoppeln Sie die Sicherheit. Die Fertigung muss laufen. Operation Krake wird nicht durch einen einzigen Mann gefährdet werden.
The summit at Beaumont Saint-Denis revealed that Operation Kraken is some kind of Nazi superweapon. Construction and development appears to be spread over multiple sites. Somewhere in France is a facility where they're conducting advanced propulsion and weapons testing. Its location is unknown, but the Resistance know the countryside better than anyone, and are confident they can find it. Additionally, the Kriegsmarines are preparing a field test of some kind of prototype in the English Channel. First, we're going to strike Operation Kraken's key production line at a factory in Martrasak. I'm regrouping with the Resistance and the U.S. Rangers there. If we act quickly, we have a chance to stop Operation Kraken before it's too late.
So we agree. Karl hits the factory. I prep the boat to Guernsey. Marie recons the countryside to find this research facility.
Oui.
Agreed.
Like hell it is. Our mission is complete. We've done our job and paid the price. We have our orders to return to England, and SOE promised to get it done, and I expect you to honor that commitment.
Look, I'm sorry about your men, but...
But nothing. I was told your outfit was professional. But Fairburne, who, don't forget, is the reason we're stuck here in the first place, waltzes in with weak old intel, and you drop everything to help him, what, chase rumors?
I'm not the bad guy here. If you need to blame someone, blame the Nazis.
Hey, who the hell do you think you are?
Just a soldier. Like you.
No, not like me. No, sir. I follow orders. I go where I'm told. I do what I am told.
Operation Kraken could win the Nazis the war. We have more information than London does, and every second we waste following protocol helps the enemy. Every person you lose in this war should make you want to fight more, not less.
The great Karl Fairburne. He's gonna win the war single-handed, even if it gets everyone else killed. You're a dangerous, insubordinate glory hound!
If you keep this up, the whole town's going to hear you.
You can help or you can get out of my way. Your choice.
Pack up. We're out of here.
We can't persuade you to stay and help.
Orders are orders.
Very well. I said I'd get you back to Blighty in a while, but we'll lose the tide if we don't leave right now.
I'll lead the way.
Once you've dealt with the factory, meet me tomorrow night. I'll get you to Guernsey by hook or by crook.
I'll be there.
It's a good job you like working alone, Monsieur Shadow.
Hey, sniper, take one of these. It should help you take something out. It packs quite the punch.
Rat bombs. Straight out of the playbook. I'll put it to good use.
We've got a man on the inside, huh? But he has outlived his usefulness. Name's Ehrlich. He's been giving us bad intel for weeks now.
Ehrlich. SOE want him dead, too. His bad intel's finally caught up with him. Beats hiding in the back of another truck.
Keine Sekunde zu früh. Mit ein bisschen Panzerung fühle ich mich schon sicherer.
Die in der Garage auf dem Lagerplatz verstaubt sind? Wurde auch
I
Zeit.
can get over the river by the dam, but it's exposed. Might have other choices. Should do some recon. There's another way into the factory? Whatever I do, better keep it quiet. I don't want to raise the alarm just yet. I'm in. Time to go to work. Got to take out the factory, then find the Kraken shipping manifest. All in a night's work.
Was?
They've left the smelting pot in its maintenance position, right over the furnace. Well, that was easy. Moving on.
Ich gehe erstmal in die Stadt, um vielleicht was Schönes für meine Frau zu finden.
Wie geht's Lisa? Was macht ihre Schwester?
Door to the control room's locked.
Ihre Schwester
Could blow
soll
with
ihre
a satchel. There's got to be someone with a key around here.
Was? Ernsthaft? Was war das denn? Ich dachte, man hätte ihn über den Kanal abgeschossen. Verdammt! Diese Angeber von der Luftwaffe haben immer höllisches Glück. Ich würde mir jede Kugel einfangen, wenn ich dafür deine Schwägerin kriege.
Okay. Has to be some way to screw up the production line from here. Production line's down. Should throw a wrench in the works for Kraken. Be a shame if someone messed with the furnace's safety valves. A real damn shame. Okay. We need to do more to get the job done. This thing's already sounding unhealthy. Shipping manifest should be in here. With any luck, it'll lead me straight to the Kraken test site.
Hey, wurden diese Kisten falsch ausgeliefert?
Nein, ist nur ein neues Protokoll. Kalberichtplatten sollen in diesen Kisten gelagert werden.
Wirklich? Unsere nächste Lieferung
Medical supply, factory's out of action. Now I've got a lead on what to hit next. Time to get out of here.
Losgeschlagen.
Out like a light. Ehrlich's down. Bad intel with him. Keeps things nice and secure.
Ranger Lieutenant Sullivan reports Fairburne gone rogue. Our US allies at the OSS are backing Sullivan's demand for Fairburne's immediate recall.
Dieser verdammte Schatten, wie ist das nur möglich? Er ist allein!
Sollen wir den Prototypen verlegen?
Und wie erkläre ich das unseren ausländischen Kollegen? Nein, wir zeigen keine Schwäche. Die Vorführung läuft wie geplant weiter.
We've disrupted the production line at Marchesac, which will slow Muller's plans down. But we were too late to stop the shipment of huge quantities of already completed components. Components included state-of-the-art U-boat stealth plating. The shipments were bound for Guernsey, disguised as medical supplies. I'm following the trail. If Operation Kraken is some kind of stealth U-boat submarine, I need to take it out before it becomes an invisible killer in the channel. Factory shipping manifest puts those Kraken deliveries in the underground hospital further inland. Gotta head there and follow the trail. Radio tower. If I take it out, it should slow down any reinforcements. So, the radio tower's support cables aren't up to scratch. I can take advantage of that. Fort Hammett, the island's communications hub. Bound to be information I can use in there. Hammett's radio. If I disable this, it can stop the Nazis raising the alarm. Interesting. Gotta keep a note of this. Okay, this changes things. Radio down. Should slow down their reinforcements. The underground hospital. There's got to be something in there that points me towards Kraken's test site.
Dauert nicht mehr lang. Sie dürfen mehr als einmal damit feuern.
Du kennst doch Kurzmeier. Er will, dass alles so glatt wie möglich läuft. Er wird eine Freigabe für einen Test erhalten haben. Schließlich will er ja nicht wie ein Trottel dastehen.
Natürlich nicht. Kurtmeier darf vor Meier auf keinen Fall wie ein Trottel dastehen.
Should keep them quiet for a while. There's a tank depot nearby. Not on the coast, but the plates could still be there. So, they keep mixing up deliveries between the construction site and the tank depot. I think I've found my Kraken lead. They're building another Mirus battery. Won't be a threat for a while, but I shouldn't turn down a chance to slow it down.
Moment mal.
Hallo?
Scuttle charges, designed to render the gun inactive before it's captured. If I can get to the Nazis to detonate them, Mirus is toast. They've got the next shell ready to fire. Tampering with it will tear the gun apart.
Zum letzten Mal. Die werden ferngezündet.
All right. The gun will blow when it's fired. Now to lay low until the demonstration. The gun's destroyed itself. Doubt that'll make the propaganda real.
Now, the second stop on our tour, the construction of our second Mirus
Scuttle charges still being placed. They must be
very
behind schedule.
interesting.
Can set back construction with these.
It's so nice to see you have all this free time to show off your progress.
Sites out of action. Cleanup should keep the Nazis busy. Lonzo Bauman, Nazi engineer. He's made the kill list. Bauman's down. Can cross him off the list. Some kind of ventilation shaft. Closed off. Has to be Kraken related. I'm getting close. Kraken prototype. A stealth-capable U-boat. I can't leave it or this facility standing.
Und wie Sie sehen, war nicht nur unser eigenes System nicht imstande, ihn zu entdecken.
Dropping the torpedoes down won't do anything without the fuel lines running. Time to refuel the prototype. Fuel line is active. Need to get the torpedoes in place. Controls for the torpedo loading mechanism. I can move them above the U-boat with this. Torpedoes in place, fuel pumping into the prototype. Explosive combination. Got to take the shot from a safe distance. That should put a wrench in Kraken's development. Time to get out of here.
Fairburne has returned with intel that confirms the serious and urgent nature of Operation Kraken.
Der Prototyp zerstört. Die Testdaten sind verloren. Monate der Vorbereitung für die Katz. Unsere japanischen Verbündeten sind außer sich. Sie reisen doch nicht um die halbe Welt, um Zeuge von Unfähigkeit zu werden.
Wir sollten die Sicherheitsmaßnahmen verstärken.
Aber natürlich halten Sie mich für blöd. Ich will äußerste Wachsamkeit.
June 1944. Operation Overlord, the Battle of Normandy. We helped prepare the way by destroying coastal installations. But that was just the overture. This was the main event. The largest amphibious assault in history. The Germans didn't know what hit them. Allied forces made ground fast, fighting their way off the beaches, pushing hard into the mainland. But surprise only lasts so long, and the Germans are rallying their defenses. Villages like Dupont-sur-Douve, a strategically important choke point. The 5th Ranger Battalion has been ordered to secure it, so we can move troop convoys through deeper into the mainland. I've been attached to help them.
Hang on, boys! This is it!
Any landing you can walk away from is a good one. Need to find the Rangers. Figure out the situation. Need to take a vantage point. That barn might do the trick.
Was ihr hier? Das...
Bridge is too well defended. Need to find another way across. Preferably somewhere with less heat. Bridge is as safe as it's gonna get. Time to set those charges. Nazis have barricaded the bridge. Rangers are pinned down. Got to clear the way.
We should go, Monsieur Shadow. If we want to reach the research facility by nightfall, we need to leave now.
You coming with us, Charlie?
Orders are to stay here. Resistance liaison with our American friends.
Glad to have you aboard.
You take care.
See you in Paris. Le Grand Café Rue de Beaujolais. I'll buy you a pastis.
You can count on it.
Fairburne. Good hunting.
And you.
Despens-sur-Douve liberated. Axis forces pushed back. Thanks to Lieutenant Fairburne, US Rangers able to advance.
Möller, Despens-sur-Douve ist gefallen. Unser Nachschub ist abgeschnitten.
Das ändert nichts. Wir schaffen es auch ohne Testdaten. An der Startanlage ist alles, was wir brauchen. Vogel, treffen Sie die nötigen Vorkehrungen. Wir fahren in einer Stunde.
With Despens-sur-Douve liberated, an Allied path into France is secured, and Operation Overlord marches on against the Nazis. It's time to put an end to Operation Kraken. Marie's reconnaissance reveals a heavily defended weapons research facility. Her intel shows a lake, and Nazi scientists testing something. Something big. Evidence points to Operation Kraken being coordinated from a war room deep inside the central facility. The perimeter will be tough to breach, but I need to find a way in. Time to find out what Operation Kraken is really all about.
Come on, Monsieur Shadow. We are so close now. Destroy this base and Operation Kraken is finished.
Simple enough.
You can do this.
Easy for you to say.
Remember our rendezvous.
See you on the other side, Chevalier!
Whatever's left of Kraken, it's here. Time to end this. There's the base, just like Marie said. The perimeter is heavily defended. I'm sure I'll find a way in, though. Kraken's den. Launch center has to be around here somewhere. Gotta find it. Put a stop to everything. This isn't adding up. Where's the controls? Where's Mahler? Have we missed something? Kraken was never launching from here. This whole base was just a test site. Saint-Nazaire. That's where the Operation Kraken fleet is. Stealth U-boats, all carrying V-2s, targeting New York and Washington. I've got to stop this. I'm afraid Herr Klimt isn't available right now. Can I take a message?
Who is that? Who is that speaking?
Wouldn't you like to know?
The Shadow. You must be Mr. Fairburne, the famous desert ghost.
And you are Abelard Moeller, evil Nazi butcher.
You are not the only one with friends in the Resistance. You are a dead man. Do you hear me? A dead man.
Keep telling yourself that, Herr Mahler. Because when I'm done here, I'm coming for Operation Kraken. And for you.
Kraken's launching from Saint-Nazaire. Can't head there yet while they have V2s on site. I've got to take them out before I leave. All right, the V2s that didn't make it to Saint-Nazaire are being fueled here. Got to make them useless before they can be fired on the Allies. V2 fueling system. If I can overload the pressure... Looks like a control system. If I can overload the fuel system, then I can force it to backfire from the rear. Won't be enough. Got to raise the pressure more. Schematics. Looks like overloading the pressure valve will cause the whole system to backfire if it's engaged. Better get to it. Pressure's off the charts. Got to get to the control room, overload the system, and blow these tankers apart. Time to get to Saint-Nazaire. This must be the V2 wind tunnel. Jungers is due to visit here. Bound to be intel here that commands. Jungers. Right where the intel placed him. SOE want him dead. Hate to disappoint him. Target down. Cross another one off the list. Weapons empty. The alarm's raised. Damn it. More of them. Could get overrun if I'm not careful. Looks like this is where the V2 test data is gathered. The designs take into account increasing scarcity of resources. Aiming to Is that a winged V2? This room must be where they're running tests on it. Should grab anything that looks useful. Command will still need a picture of the prototype. If SOE asks, I'll tell them it was like this when I got here. Picture's still good.
Looks like they're trying to improve on fuel efficiency. Improve travel distance without impacting overall performance. These proposals, the range they're trying to give the V2s, they could hit Britain from Germany if they manage to pull this off. Advanced anti-tank weaponry. Weapons lab must be working on ways to push us back into the ocean. Command will want to see this. Anti-tank weaponry. Experimental armor-piercing ammunition. Command can put all this to use for our sake.
Operation Kraken research facility and V2 missiles neutralized. But the full threat of Operation Kraken is now clear. Hitler has set his sights on America. They are preparing to mobilize from Saint-Nazaire, all countermeasures authorized.
Moeller has been 2 steps ahead of us this entire time. The research site is out of action, but it's not enough. Operation Kraken is mobilizing. A fleet of stealth U-boats, armed with a deadly payload of V2 rockets, and carrying an elite force of Auslan spies. They're preparing to launch from Saint-Nazaire. Their target? America. New York, Boston, and Washington will be sitting ducks. Marie drove through the night to get me into the city limits in time. While I head into the thick of it, she's making for the Allied lines to warn command, and hopefully bring in Sullivan and his Rangers as backup. Saint-Nazaire is a bombed-out ruin of what it used to be, but the U-boat pens still stand. They've proven impregnable to Allied airstrikes. It's down to me to get into those pens and stop Operation Kraken before it launches. If I fail, America could fall to the Nazis.
Unser Sieg ist zum Greifen nahe. Wie die mystische Bestie aus den Legenden wird sich meine Krake aus dem Ozean erheben und Zerstörung auf die verachteten Amerikaner herabregnen lassen. Ihre großen Städte, Boston, New York, Washington, werden der Macht der Krake zum Opfer fallen. Was wir heute tun, wird nie in Vergessenheit geraten. Wir wenden das Blatt zu unseren Gunsten und verschaffen dem Reich den totalen Sieg über alle, die es wagen, sich gegen uns zu stellen. Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler!
Time to finish this. Kraken stops here.
Nazis broke a resistance member? Damn. Whatever intel he gave up, it's worth looking into.
Jetzt gehörst du mir!
Keeps him out of action for a while.
Jetzt gehörst du mir!
Weapons empty.
Schnell weg von der Granate!
Fuel lines are having trouble with the new Kraken technology. I can exploit the refueling process and put the Kraken sky up. That's the sewers. Once I go in, Kraken's my target. There's no point coming back out until that fleet's destroyed. I'm in. Just past these sewers is Kraken. It's now or never. Gotta finish this. munitions in that cart. Direct route to the fuel lines. Looks like an explosive combination. Lines are set. Now for the next step. Damn it. They're disconnecting the fuel lines, panicking and launching what's left of Kraken. Gotta make this next shot count.
Thank God you got there in time. I still don't know how you managed it. How many Nazi super weapons have you kiboshed now?
That's classified information.
You're no fun anymore.
Yeah, I got family in Washington. You saved their lives today.
Couldn't have done it without you and your men, Lieutenant.
Well, I was just following orders, Fairburne. I don't know if you're laconic or stoic or just downright odd. But I'm glad you're on our team.
Kraken's at the bottom of the ocean where it belongs.
But Mahler didn't go down with his ship. He's probably halfway to Berlin by now.
Well now, funny you should mention that. Turns out Marie has heard from our contact at the chateau that they're packing up to leave. And Mahler is there.
Can I give you a lift?
Fairburne has managed to succeed where bombing runs failed. The Nazi collaboration with the Japanese to assault America has been stopped in its tracks. However, Abelard Moeller remains at large.
Verdammter Scharfschütze! Jahrelange Arbeit in Flammen aufgegangen. Ich bin erledigt. Dieser Wurmvogel ist auf sich allein gestellt. Soldat, alles in die LKW laden. Ich habe Freunde an Orten, an denen mich nicht mal der Führer findet. Der Krieg wird für mich nicht mit einer Schlinge um den Hals enden.
Operation Kraken is finished. The Nazi plan for an attack on America is over. But Moeller, slippery bastard that he is, escaped Saint-Nazaire. We've tracked him back to Chateau de Berengar, and I've got a bullet with his name on it.
getting ready to cut and run like the weasel he is.
It is quite some distance, Fairburne.
Watch this.
Hey.
Aye, away you go. Good riddance.
There's plenty more where he came from.
So, what next?
Well, Charlie here owes me a drink. And Paris won't liberate itself.
And after we single-handedly liberate Paris?
Who knows? War's not over yet.
Operation Kraken and Abelard Möller are no longer a threat to the Allied war effort. Awaiting new orders for Lieutenant Karl Fairburne.
Adolf Hitler, leader of the Third Reich, is on vacation at his mountain retreat in Obersalzberg, Germany, to reflect on the ongoing Allied invasion of Europe. SOE want this to be the last time he's there. We've studied Hitler's routine. His daily ritual, traveling from the Berghof to the nearby tea house, is when he's most vulnerable. Taking the head off the snake won't end the war overnight, but it should force an early surrender from the rest of the Reich. The war will be over by Christmas. Not many chances like this. Got to make the most of it. Now let's kill Hitler. Non-lethal isn't an option here. SOE is in contact with German officers unhappy with Hitler's command. They've managed to set up supply caches for me in some buildings nearby. A radio shack. Hard to believe it's the main one. Still needs to be dealt with, though. Be harder to spot me in that grass. That cable. It must be the feed between the radio shack for the whole area's forces. Put that out of commission, and they're isolated.
See that?
That's the main communications hub dealt with. There's still the reserve.
Los, los, los!
from help. Now it's just them and me. That tunnel's the route the Germans use. Direct but guarded. Even so, there might be a way to get through. There it is, the Berghof. Hitler's little home away from home. The views are to die for.
Wir sind tot! Tot! Das war's dann wohl!
Hilfe! Bitte, ich bin getroffen!
Verpassen Sie dem Dreckskerl einen Kopfschuss.
Target's down. Now they get the hell out of here before they put the whole place in lockdown. Nothing else.
Fairburne has successfully escaped from hostile forces. Panicked reports intercepted from Nazi High Command confirm his reports from the field.
Wiederhole! Der Führer wurde von einem Attentäter angegriffen. Es werden dringend Notärzte am Berghof gebraucht.
We'll find out in the coming weeks just how successful this mission was, and whether or not Hitler has been taken out of the war. Or if one of his doubles pulled the wool over our eyes again.